More sweet.
Okay, Arsenal win when we are just live here with Gooner Lee, Deji, Tom, Daps, and Cass. Everybody won but one. We just know that, of course.
Has Deji or Gooner... Why is calling Lee? Lee and Deji, have you been on the same stream together before?
Once. Are we live?
Once.
Oh,
yeah, we're live.
Oh, sorry, bro.
Oh, hi, guys.
You know what? I was waiting for the intro, bro. I was baffed. I was thinking, where's the intro? Sorry, my bad. No, we've done it. I've done a stream with Deji before. Yeah.
One stream only. How was he? How was he early?
You know what? He was alright. You know. You know what? I like Deji.
I like Deji.
I like Deji. I feel bad. I feel bad what I'm gonna do to you today. Pause. But
pause.
I feel bad, but yeah, listen, man, it is what it is, man. If it was George, oh mate, listen, yeah.
Deji, or anyone, did anyone go to any game today? By the way,
No,
you're not true fans then. Sorry. Well, I'd add that one in there.
Anybody, welcome. Make sure to like the stream for the winners on this stream, of course. The winners on this stream.
I don't even know where to start, Mo, with you. I don't know what you think, but I think the crowd, the comments should decide. Comments, please. Comment who you want to start with. Spurs, Arsenal,
please.
Even City from yesterday, Man United, or Liverpool.
You ain't got. Listen, I'm just saying. Comments. If you don't want to start with Arsenal today, I'm happy. I don't even mind being last. I'm cool. I don't mind being in the background. I want to be in the background. So if there's a certain man who, I don't know, where am I placed? Am I below Deji or where am I? Am I above?
You're right next to Deji with Tom as well, and Cass and Daps up there.
If you want to start like somewhere else, I'm happy because I got a lot that we all need to chat about. So I'm happy to go behind everyone. I don't mind going
Pause.
But big up, hey, first of all, please hit that like button for us. Let's get to 50 likes just like this quickly. I need the counter to count right next to me here. Let's start with Spurs. You know what I mean? Let's start with Spurs.
Yeah, let's start with Spurs.
First and foremost, I'm just going to dive in. Everyone, big up, never a foul. It's a pleasure to be here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Look, 2 minutes. You don't know.
Wait, how do you get to decide how long we get to roast?
2 minutes. You know why it's 2 minutes? Because you know what? I'm going to change my name from the Arsenal Slayer to Mr. Consistent. I've been saying this from the beginning of the season. I done told you there are 2 trophies I don't give a shit about. I don't care about the FA Cup. I don't care about the Carabao Cup. I'm happy that we're out. Now we can focus on the big boy trophy.
How can you be happy that you're out of a trophy? You haven't won one.
Let me tell you something, my bro. Things have changed. Don't come here with your Sky Sports ESPN narrative that the cups mean something. The cups don't mean nothing. Cass, I was so glad when you WhatsApped me yesterday. When I was looking at your Instagram, seeing you twerking on the weekend for the Carabao Cup, I was like, you know what? Someone save my brother real quick. Someone get my brother and save him. And for me, the FA Cup just ain't the same. When you saw Tottenham's lineup, you knew Wagwan. When you saw Arsenal's lineup, you knew Wagwan. Nobody cares about this competition. The sooner we were out, the better. So I'm
the same one that Harry Kane started in and lost in. That one.
Harry Kane didn't start, my bro. He came on.
Not today. I'm talking about the League Cup. And then today you had Richarlison, Son, and all them, man.
Yeah.
And you lose at Bramall Lane 1-0. And you know what, Deji? Yeah. Let me be real. Yeah. I don't know what narrative you got going on there. Because I know you can pull the straight face as much as you want to laugh. I know you can keep it better than anybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. I can see it's trying to come out right now. Yeah. As a Spurs fan that hasn't won anything since 2008, which was also a League Cup, how fucking dare you say or have the even audacity to talk about any other trophy, League Cup, FA Cup, twerking over Milk Trophy, all of this, How can the narrative change for you? How did you decide what's a big enough trophy for Spurs?
Let me tell you,
because you know what is, Deji, yeah? I'm not going to talk about you specifically, yeah? Because I know you aim for the big prizes. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But let's face it, your whole fan base would trade a League Cup rather than top 4. Yeah, and all that kind of stuff. Facts. They would 100% take. No, you know what? Actually, Henry Wright, big up Henry. Yeah, he said, "I'm taking a League Cup over any top 3 position all day because you ain't won nothing."
Bro, you know what it is? I hear what you're saying, and if I can just have a couple minutes on this real quick, I would say any Tottenham fan trading the League Cup for 3rd position is just short-sighted. Football changed in this country when Abramovich and all the money came in. Let's just be real. I know Daps is saying he doesn't know why he's on the call. If not for money, Man City wouldn't be in the equation. Do you get me?
Cry more, bro.
Let me just be. No, let me just be.
No, 100%. But cry more. Why you're bringing it up today? I'm
just trying to bring the context. You get me?
The context is you don't want to win the league. You just brought me into this now. The context is your team can't win fuck all.
Right.
Now you're trying to talk about money, bro.
Let's be real. Let's be real. The context is if we were doing football the right way,
you still wouldn't have won nothing.
That's one sec. One sec. I've got a perfect ender for this, by the way.
If we were doing football the right way, where you using your ticket sales, you generate enough income to buy players and pay people's salaries, Man City wouldn't be where they are.
Okay, and where would Tottenham be?
You wouldn't be in this equation.
Wait,
Deji. Where would Tottenham be? Would Tottenham be in that equation, Deji?
When the money came in,
Deji, I agree. Deji, my bro. Deji.
Hold on, let me just quickly. I've only got 50 seconds left. The Premier League.
Got more. I'm going to give you longer.
The Premier League.
Pause.
Is the billionaire playground. If you ain't got money, you can't play. You know what I'm saying?
But Deji,
things have changed, bro. So the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup don't mean what it used to.
Deji. So I agree with you. So I agree. Let's say, if the City didn't get money, they wouldn't be in this narrative. Neither would you, bro. You still want
Deji, I got some. Deji, I want to let you land quickly, but Deji, I want to give you
that's the best you have.
How can I talk? I can talk because football changed when the money came in.
No, but you won't. No, but Deji, you can't. Deji, but here's the issue. If a Man United fan or Liverpool fan or Arsenal fan say that, then I'm like, okay, I get where you're coming from. But you still wouldn't be in the equation, so I don't get. You're Tottenham. This isn't Blue City.
Deji, I've got a question for you. Can I give you a question then? Because you know what, you're trying to do this great deflection thing away from the actual. No. The deflection is.
Let me ask you a question.
No. I'm not finished, by the way. Personally, let me say this. Yeah, you're deflecting away from the 1-0 loss. I want to know about that performance and not about money. These are hardcore facts, by the way. So I'm gonna skip Man City. Actually, no, I'm going to start with Man City. Chelsea spent the most in over 3 billion. Man City has spent 2.5 billion since the Premier League has started, by the way. Man United spent 2.17 billion and won 31 trophies. Liverpool has spent 1.93 billion since the Premier League started, won 17 trophies. Tottenham have spent more than Arsenal in 1.7 billion on literally not structure and everything, on a team and everything in transfers, and you've only won 3 trophies. Arsenal has spent 1.68 billion and won 15 trophies. So they spent less, won more. You've only spent 400 odd million more than Man United, really. So you want to still talk about money, Deji?
Deji, let's move off all the Man City thing, because for me, I want to back you, my guy, but I don't get that point. But yeah, listen, anyway.
No,
you know what it is. I want to ask you.
You get the point, bro. Come on,
I get the point. No, I get the point.
There's no point. I'm sorry. There's no point. Every time
there is no point.
I'll be honest. Every time your team loses, hold on. You bar players. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second, because this is really deflection from what happened today. You fielded a team today. Some of the players you bought, like you talking about Davinson Sanchez. You bought that guy from Ajax after he went to the final with Ajax to the Europa League, and now you're saying the player is shit. That doesn't mean the player was shit before. Maybe when he joined the club, he became bad. You're doing the same thing as Chelsea did with Koulibaly. They bought Koulibaly, one of the best defenders in Serie A, and then it's a failure. Talking football today, you didn't play football today, and now you want to deflect to the money thing, Deji. You want to deflect to the money.
Hold on, Deji. You see what it is, yeah? Because I hear, you know what, Deji, I want to get onto you, but I like you, so I can't get too much.
So get onto him. He does this all the time.
My thing is, let's forget the money for a second. You had enough quality today I believe in the squad that you had and in the first 11 to be a championship team. Would you or would you not agree?
No, I agree.
Okay, so you lost the game. Okay, even if it was a Premier League team, you lost the game.
Yeah.
Harry Kane came onto the pitch and you still lost the game. You spent £60 million on Richarlison.
Yeah.
Now look, Man City might be doing all kinds of madness. And you know the way they've got Haaland is a little bit of a cheat in inverted quotes. Yeah, I'm not saying cheat. No. I'm not saying it, but let's just say that for the sake of.
No one's saying we got Haaland through cheating, but I don't even know where that's come from. You're now.
No. I'm not saying that, but what I'm trying to say is because Deji's talking about money and corruption and stuff.
But Haaland, how are we getting Haaland? Explain that.
Let me land. Because I'm backing you here, Daps. I'm backing you. Let me land.
I don't need you to back me, bro. I'm confused with what you're trying to say. Like, be direct with what you're saying, innit? Don't just waffle. How do we get Haaland? Please tell me.
No. What I'm saying to you is, I don't think you
are. Right, so you didn't mean what you just said. You're doing one of them clickbaity things where you say it but then don't back it.
No, you're not letting me land, bro. You're not letting me land. What I'm saying to you is,
talk on Haaland. How was that cheating?
Okay. I'm not saying you cheated. What I'm saying to you is, if Deji or anyone else out there is saying that Man City have used corruption, money, whatever it is, you know, whatever you financially you cheated and whatever it is to get players through the door, you're putting money under the table for Haaland, whatever it is.
No. Hold on. You just said for Haaland. So no, Lee. Sorry. We've got to be clear because you just said if we're putting money under the table for Haaland, let's be very clear. The charges you are talking about.
No, but you're not letting me finish.
2011 to 2018. We bought Haaland in 2022.
I know.
Let's take Haaland out of the equation, please. Now we move forward.
Yeah, no. But what I'm trying to say is, okay. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying this. I'm not doing no clickbait. I'm just saying whatever way that Deji is trying to twist it to use the whole money thing. Right. Yeah, I'm removing that. Because I don't care about that. So however you've got all your players in the past, however you got Haaland, I don't care about that. I'm now talking about today because I don't feel like there's a money thing. And I'm backing you. So I'm not using the clickbait thing.
Thank you.
I'm using the whole fact that we can't use the money thing because you lost against a team in the championship who have been relegated. They lost their best players. And you had Harry Kane, who's meant to be this world class, up there with Benzema, and up there with all these world elites, and you lost the game today. Yeah. So if we're talking about that, and we're talking about the fact that over the last couple of games, Conte hasn't been there, but these are still his tactics that you seem to have won games against, and home and away. We can't now use this as a measuring stick and a beating stick for the other way around. So I just think whether or not it's the FA Cup, whether it's not the Champions League, you can't use that excuse because when you're talking about Man City and the money and the corruption, whatever it is that you're talking about with Man City, I just think that's very unfair.
No,
today it's a different factor.
I understand that. Let me just quickly go in real quick, and because I'll be done. I got asked a question, and the point I wanted to make is that football's moved on. When the money came into the game, Champions League, getting top 4 became more important than winning an FA Cup. That's the truth. You're more likely to attract better players to your club if you finish 4th than win an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup. You're more likely to get more money if you finish 4th than winning an FA Cup, Carabao Cup. That's a fact. Whether you don't want to...
That's true.
That's why I was saying football's moved on.
Why it hasn't though, Deji? Why it hasn't? Because what makes the club massive? What makes the club big?
What makes the club
trophies?
What makes the club big now is big trophies.
Yeah, but we're talking not business.
It's not even about that. You are a top 6, top 4 team. You have been that for the past how many years? So it shouldn't just be about getting getting top 4. You know, that's our level. You should now be trying to win these trophies to get that mentality. It doesn't matter how small it starts. Some of the best sides win a Tin Pot trophy to start off with to get that mentality, and then they go. Especially for a team that hasn't won anything for 15 years, trying to turn down a Carabao Cup or an FA Cup to me is like a homeless person trying to turn down a meal I've cooked because it's not up to their standards.
Yeah,
I don't think you can be picky. I think you just
it's a taste of blood. It's a taste of blood in the squad, Deji.
What's that?
Brilliant.
It's a taste of blood in the squad. It's the squad getting that taste of blood. Like, City had to win the FA Cup, and we won the Premier League the year after. We had to get that taste.
You know what?
I'm
sick of this. I'm sick of this.
We won the FA Cup, bro.
Harry Kane, anyway.
I'm
at his. Kaz, you already know this. Daps, you already know this, bro. I'm sick of this Harry Kane guy as well, bro. every single big moment this guy has. I spoke about it. I spoke about it when the World Cup came around, and when he fluffed his second penalty. I've spoken about the fact that since his Leicester days, when he was on loan, every big opportunity he's had since then, he's fluffed these lines. I've spoken about the Chelsea semi-final. I've spoken in FA Cup. I've spoken about the final against Chelsea again. I've spoken about the fact that Man City in the final. I've spoken against Liverpool Champions League. Yeah, fine, he was injured. I've spoken against Man United when they went 1-0 up. I'm sorry, this guy is a dud. He is not. I don't understand how this guy gets away. Hold on. I don't understand how this guy gets away with murder. Every single big moment he has, he fluffs his lines. I don't get it. What is it that we're seeing from? Why is and
he needs to come to a big boy club like Man United?
What gets on my nerves is because everyone keeps saying, "Oh, if you plot him into the Man City team, he's gonna win."
He would.
If I was Man City, I'm staying well away from him because every big moment he has, he fluffs his lines. He's not a big game player. He's not against Arsenal away. He cannot do the job. He's not good enough.
Can I say something? Can I say something? The beauty about the Premier League and the beauty about strikers is the measure of not just one game over a season. Kane has scored 20 plus goals for 7 seasons in a row. The only other player to do that.
Salah scores as well.
Not 7 years in a row, bro. So we got to put some respect.
I don't care.
It's unfortunate that he's been doing that at a poor Tottenham team, bro. Let's be real. If he was at Man United, even if he was at you lot, he probably would have won something. But
we can't say that.
I'm answering your question about tonight's game. I can't believe you're telling me about the FA Cup when you, man, went to the Etihad Stadium and put at that dusty team that played Man City.
Yes,
don't be telling me about this.
Give it context. Give it context.
This is the League Cup and the FA Cup. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in your line.
I'll give you that one, Deji. I'll give you that one. I like that one.
We didn't start Kane tonight, my brother, so you can't talk. Arsenal disrespected the cup because you, man, are going for the Premier League.
Hold on.
We're going for the Champions League, my G.
The context was we went to Man City. We did make some changes, and the reason why is because we were going for the Premier League, and we are going for the Premier League. Right. You are not going for the
Champions League, bro.
But hold on. Okay, even if you are going for the Champions League, hold on. Well, if you're going for the Champions League, that's fine. Yeah. You're not playing the Champions League until next week, Wednesday. Yeah, so
it don't matter though. You had 8 days rest. You had 8 days rest yourself, my G.
It don't matter. What I'm trying to say to you is ultimately
there's no excuses.
We've done it. There's no excuses, but we've done it. You ain't done nothing. And how are you now trying to compare the two? They don't make sense.
But what you gotta understand, and I don't know why you lot don't understand this. Conte is about winning the big boy prizes. He wants to win.
He's never won nothing in Europe.
Conte's never won the Champions League.
He won the Premier League.
We're talking about the Champions League right now.
You just told me you're on about the Champions League. You just told me it's Champions League. Antonio Conte has not got out. Antonio Conte's last UCL knockout win was against Celtic in 2013.
Yeah.
And you think he's going to win you to the Champions League this year?
Bro, at the moment, we're still in the competition.
Okay, let me ask you a question. First of all,
we're still in it.
Guys, let me big up Mojis for the super chat. Is Deji short for Deflection? This is a super chat, Mojis.
Deflection, yeah.
I like that one.
Okay, I got a question for you, Deji. That means you're gonna rest the players against Wolves on Saturday, right? Because you have the Champions League midweek.
We're bringing back the big boys. Let me tell you now. I don't give a damn.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make.
I don't give a damn.
Big boys today, then.
I don't give a damn where Spurs finish in the league, provided we win the Champions League. Because we.
Deji, how would you feel? How would you feel if Man United finish in top 3 and won 2 trophies this year? You can still that shit. You can still that shit.
Nah, do you know what? I've got to give you ratings, bro.
What's the argument? I like.
Deji, I've got to give you mad ratings. I'll be 100. Yeah, I'm a City fan that's seen this City team win 4 Premier Leagues out of the last 5. I've seen us reach the semi-final last year. I think was it the final the year before that? Or yeah, right. We've got a manager that's won two Champions Leagues, yeah, we are the favourites in the Champions League somehow. And I have no chest to say we're going to win the Champions League. The way you talk about the Champions League as a Tottenham fan is the most bizarre shit. I've got to rate it, bro. I have to rate it. To have chest like that, bro. Like,
so I rate that.
You back yourself, so I salute you.
But you said something that is quite poignant to this when the show started. You said you wouldn't want to play Tottenham in the next round.
Well,
it don't make sense.
You don't see it. Oh, hold on.
Tottenham always seem to bang you guys up.
Deji, context to it. I'm a Manchester City fan. We all know our record against you, bro. Like, Real Madrid aren't looking at Tottenham going, holy fuck, I hope Tottenham don't go through, right? Like, Napoli aren't looking at Tottenham going, holy fuck, I've got to avoid Tottenham. Like, Man City are different. Like, we've got that weird. We're your trophy, bro. We are your trophy.
You know what's mad, Deji? Yeah, you
remember, Leicester won the league.
But no, wait, Deji, they were.
And you haven't.
It happened.
But Deji, Vardy was scoring pretty much every game. He was on a mad run. They weren't losing, bro. They barely made it. It's a bit like Arsenal season. They're a little blip, carry on. But for me, yeah, your team is so fucking baffling. I was just bigging them up yesterday with Mo. Yeah. Was it yesterday, Mo, or was it the other day on Monday on the Chronicles? Yeah. I was just bigging you man up, bro. Like, you went to, you know what, mad? You go to Man City, come to your gaff, you slap them, bro. Yeah, and then after that, you go and lose 4-1 to Leicester. You just beat who?
We just beat West Ham and Chelsea.
You just beat West Ham and Chelsea.
And then you go not long ago.
That's what I'm saying. And then they go lose 1-0 at Bramall Lane to Sheffield United, bro. Come on, man.
No, look, on a level,
responsibility. You're not one here. I haven't heard you call out none of your players.
No, tonight's performance was poor. But and you know, when people ask me, how can you talk about the FA Cup? How can you disrespect it? The disrespect is not coming from me. The disrespect is coming from how the teams treat the competition. When I see Tottenham starting Pedro Porro, or when I see Tottenham starting Richarlison as our number 9, when I see Sarr getting in instead of Skip, I'm saying Tottenham is disrespecting Sheffield United. All
right, cool. I'm gonna say this for you then.
Holding this starting against Man City is a disrespect.
The only people that you've rested that game was technically was Romero and Kane. You play Ben Davies a starter, Dyer starter, Forster has to play, Davinson Sanchez, cool. Pedro Porro, your new big boy signing. Papa Sarr, I think I rate him, I like him, you ain't got much choice. Højbjerg, Perisic, Lucas Moura, cool, wasn't there, no Kulusevski, but Kulusevski came on. Richarlison started number 9, 60 million quid. Kane still came on, and he still played big boy Son. You played a strong team. You came up.
By the way, Harry Kane came on before they scored, huh? Okay, let's just put it straight, huh? Harry Kane came on when it was 0-0, okay?
Yeah. He's not even Richard. His name's not Richarlison no more. His name's Richard.
I'm not sure how you can just get away with a result like this against Sheffield.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
The only Spurs fan will say we're focused on the Champions League. It's the only chance to win a trophy this year was this cup.
Mo, no,
you're not winning the Champions League.
On a level, I'm not gonna lie.
It's bizarre that you're sitting here and telling us that you're gonna win the Champions League. You Milan, man. Milan, one of the worst Milan sides we have seen in our life, and you go and you can't even win against them away. Come on, man. Just give me a break, please.
But you know the team that we took out to the San Siro, bro. Come on, we had
you lost 1-0. Okay,
yeah, so if we don't want to do, but they're still coming to White Hart Lane. They're still coming to
Are you confident you're gonna win? Are you confident you're gonna win that game?
We only need to win 2-0.
I think you still go through, but regardless,
I think they might go through.
I don't know. I don't know.
Milan are shit, man. But I want to move on from this and go.
So can I just ask one question, Mo?
Yeah.
So with Man City, Liverpool, so Real Madrid, and Bayern Munich or PSG, either one of those two teams, do you think that your team has enough to beat those teams? Even though you couldn't beat Sheffield United.
Add Napoli in there as well. Napoli are a serious side as well.
Yeah, add Liverpool in there as well.
I'm not saying that Tottenham is going to win the Champions League by playing the big boy teams. But based on what you've just said, we know that a couple of the big boys are going out straight away. Liverpool gone. Forget them.
No. Real Madrid, Man City,
bro,
or PSG or Bayern.
Relax, bro. Because if Real Madrid... I have a feeling... I got a feeling... Listen. If Real Madrid... play Man City next round, what one for that?
But what I'm asking
No. Let's play this out. Let's play his game. Let's play his game. Yeah. So Man City. And I'll play your game the way you want it to be played.
If you play Madrid,
I'm playing your game, bro. I'm playing your game. Man City get knocked out by Real Madrid. Go on.
But you're trying to say you could potentially get an easy route to the final.
Bro, I can see
you're not going to win it. So what does it matter?
Let me give you the run-in live on this show. It's an exclusive tonight on Never a Foul. Tottenham running to the final. Beat AC Milan.
Get Chelsea or
Get
what?
Dortmund next. Get Benfica. Inter Milan final. There you go.
Oh no! So Real Madrid have been knocked out before the final.
The Inter Milan will bury you.
Hold on, no.
Let me just say one more thing. Do you really think? Can I ask something, Tom? Do you really think that your odds are better than Dortmund? Do you think you're better than Benfica? Do you think your team is better than Inter?
Bro, we'll slap those three teams. If we can get those three teams, we'll slap you up.
What about?
We're not beating Bayern Munich.
What about Napoli? Forget anybody. What about Napoli?
Yeah, Napoli. That's long.
Okay.
I'm hoping they'll get out before we play them. Napoli.
Honestly, I've pulled up the game. I've pulled up who's left in the Champions League. I genuinely think you are the 13th best, 12th best team in the competition.
That's calm. But we were the 12th best team in the competition when we got to the final.
And you lost.
Nobody remembers the finalists. Nobody.
You lost. Well, I did.
Nobody remembers the finalists. People remember the winners.
Well, look, at the end of the day, I'm giving my opinion. We'll see what I got in it. We'll see what I got. Look, let's move on to Tottenham. Let's do what
I do, to be honest.
It is so fun talking about Tottenham with you, Deji, to be honest. It's absolutely magnificent.
There's a smile, man.
I'm happy to move on.
Absolutely brilliant, Deji. It's so much fun, bro.
Wait.
So much fun.
Deji thinks they can beat Benfica, who are one of the most informed sides in all of Europe, when they can't handle Oliver Bailey and Bramall.
What everyone was missing there was when he was doing it, was how all of a sudden, out of nowhere, with no explanation, PSG and Real Madrid had disappeared out of the competition.
Napoli are gone.
All of them have been knocked out by shit teams, according to you.
The thing is, Daps, for it to make sense, Inter Milan have to knock out minimum 2 of Bayern or PSG, Real Madrid, and Man City and Napoli. They have to knock out 2 out of 4.
Stranger things have happened. Well, like I said, it's an exclusive.
Stranger Things on Netflix.
It's an exclusive on Never a Foul.
It's exactly what I said. This is on Netflix, bro. This is really Netflix shit. What you're saying is really Netflix stuff.
You better put some money on that, bro, because if it comes in, you're going to be a millionaire, bro. You're never going to want to do a stream with us again. You're going to be living on a yacht somewhere.
Nah, man, this is.
Half the show was spent on Spurs, man.
You get what I'm saying? But yeah.
Imagine you get knocked out by Milan next week. Imagine.
Then you know what? Tottenham are dusty.
No, they are dusty.
Wait, hold on. I was going to say, hold on. So it's going to take till next week for you to realise that Tottenham are dusty.
If you got the Champions League,
no one can tell me nothing.
If you got the Champions League, you can't stay out.
Conte's gone even if we win the Champions League. Yeah, he has to go.
No, he's not. He's staying.
He will leave. You know why Conte will leave? Because he's going to ask. If he wins the league, he's going to ask for 500 million to spend in the summer. Levy's going to say, sorry, mate, we ain't got it. He's going to say, well, I'm gone. That's what he did at Inter Milan. He won the Scudetto, asked for peas. They said, sorry, we ain't got no money. He went, I'm out the door.
Okay, before we go to Arsenal. Okay, people, 320 people here, and we're not even 150 likes. That's disrespect to this beautiful day. Come on, people. Hit that like button. It's underneath your live chat. It looks like this. It's free. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it helps us massively.
How can nobody like the stream after you've got half an hour of an absolute 100% comedy act from Deji? I don't get it. This is like better than Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy. This is like what is it? Comedy gold, man. Come on,
you made
like Saturday night at the Apollo. This is Wednesday night and Never a Foul.
Daps. Exactly. Everybody won, but Spurs, and we spent half an hour talking about Spurs.
But most of like our fan base, most of our like viewers are probably Liverpool, Man United, or Arsenal. Yeah, they must be in a good mood. So fucking hit the like button, man. Come on. And we won yesterday, Blue. So hit it. If you were Blue, hit it as well. We won yesterday. 2 games on the bounce. Let's go.
The poll says Arsenal, so we'll talk about Arsenal. So, Gooner Lee, you said you're not happy with the performance, but you're happy with the clutch players, huh?
Listen, first half, I mean, I thought we were okay. I think, look, it was Jorginho was not well. Like, so that's the first thing I want to say. He was actually unwell, so that's why he came off.
He was actually ill.
Yeah, he's not too well. So
I don't know why he started him. By the way, he's actually reported sick from yesterday. Yes, which is
but you know what I think? I think like it was just to give Partey that 45 minutes extra. Like not too much pressure. He's just coming up from an injury, and we know what Partey's quite easily. He can be broken down quite easy. So yeah, listen. Ultimately, we did the job. Second half, let's just talk about that, man. Like honestly, champagne football. And my main thing was, when you look at Man City over the years, when they see they see their target, they will absolutely smash a team 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-0. We saw our target today with Everton. We got our goal difference up. Now I think we're only behind by 6 goals in the goal difference. If we can catch that up on over the next couple of weeks, that's like another point, to be honest with you. So listen, man, absolutely amazing. Martinelli down the middle, interchanging on the left. Trossard, listen, man,
2 assists.
He reminds me of he reminds me a bit of Liverpool when they bought Jota. Just gets goals. He just gets goals. He makes a difference. Whatever he does, he makes a difference. £20 million, £7 million on the add-ons over the next couple of seasons. Absolutely amazing buy. We're in win now mode, and we bought a player that can help us win now. We've got Jorginho who can help us win now. And look, man, it's all looking good right now. We're 5 points clear. The pressure was on, and we've not faltered. We've had a little blip, and we seem to be playing a lot better. There's a lot more connectivity. The defense is looking good. That's, I think, 3 clean sheets in a row now. Leicester, no, it's not. It's 2 clean sheets in a row. But yeah, look, the defense is a lot better now. I think we're only behind Nick Pope, or obviously Newcastle and another team with the most clean sheets as well, with 11. With Ramsdale. Martinelli's looking back. Jesus is around the corner, so it's not looking bad at all.
Resurrection.
Yeah,
it's actually looking great, to be honest, with Trossard and Jorginho.
Do you know what I like about now?
It's really good, man.
Do you know what I like about now as well, though, Lee? This is where it gets fun, yeah. Because now we're on equal games.
Games, yeah.
So this means every weekend now, or every time we're both playing, it's like whereas before it's like, because of the game in hand and whatever, we're trying to do maths. Whereas now there's no maths. It's like
not with us.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not in this conversation yet.
I was waiting for that one. I was waiting for that one.
Do you know what I will say?
I was waiting for that one. Because same brother, yeah, was telling me, here
he goes. Now we don't let people cast. What I mean is, me and Lee are having a conversation. Let us have a conversation. I've openly said United are in the conversation. You're
We're not in the
You're
conversation.
waiting to get involved, bro. Like, celebrate your little trophy you got the other weekend. We're happy for you, yeah.
Little one, the one that you. Oh, I'll get some pictures up. The one that you celebrated, lovely and loud.
Anyways, moving on. You lot are going to be at each other's neck.
Seriously, it turned into a Man United, Man City. We were talking about.
I know Cass is that little child who wants attention. So it's like, bro.
Nah.
Anyway,
we're having a conversation. Right? Like when you're invited to the conversation, we'll let you
I'm in the same stream, so I'm gonna jump in whenever I please, whether you like it or not. How about that?
Arsenal are top of the league. Arsenal are top of the league by 5 points, and we're I think 11 points behind front of Man United with a game in hand yet. But we're looking good, man. Everything's looking good. We've got Bournemouth.
So, Lee, you worried about United?
Honestly, me personally, no. I'm not worried. I don't know why Man United are in this conversation, but. Listen,
really?
If he feels he's in the conversation,
wow.
No, I swear.
Are you seriously? You're serious, or you're just bantering, Cass?
What did he say? What did he say?
He said he's not worried at all about Man United.
I'm glad, because it's the same people that are saying Man United. As soon as Man United are a few points in here or there, we're suddenly in a title race or in the talks. And as soon as it's
let me just
then we're not in the title race. You want to include. You don't want to include
what people are saying, innit? He wants to be
I didn't say that.
You know, do you get what I mean?
For attention.
Anyways, I don't even know why your club's even build an extra 20,000 seater stand.
What I will say, yeah. What I will say.
Talking about City building stadiums. That's anyways, just weird, bro.
What I will say is that my thing with Man United.
No, it's not relevant to this conversation.
Yeah. My thing with Man United, why I don't believe they're in their title challenges, because I just don't feel convinced by them. Like even today, they made a few changes and they didn't look great. Like, well, I mean, I didn't watch the game, but what I will say is they have got this winning motion going on. If they can continue that, look, fair play to them. But I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by them. And over the course of the next 13, 14 games that they've got, they look good. But are they at the level of Man City or Arsenal at this moment in time? Personally, I don't think so. And I think Man United fans will say that as well. I don't think they are. But it's not.
Man City are no conversation right now. I think we're better than Man City.
Hold on. Going by tonight's performance, you really think, Kaz? Because you were telling me off air that your performance today wasn't good.
Yeah, but it's just we still.
Right, so based on that, you think?
I mean, my team rotates with Lindelof to Maguire to Malacia and everybody else.
No, that's not relevant, bro. We're talking about the whole squad, so you can't do that.
No, actually, no. I've said it. Did you look good tonight? You shouldn't be surprised by this because I said it.
Did you look good tonight?
The last 20 minutes, yeah.
So you didn't look good tonight, okay?
No, but Daps, Arsenal won 3 games on the bounce, not looking great. You just looked okay.
No. Hold on. There's relevance to what Mo, there's relevance. Stop ass licking. There's relevance to what I said. He's saying that City don't look good at the moment. So I asked him how his team looked today. Don't jump to the defense. I said what I said based on what he said. Right? And did they look good today? No, they didn't. Simple.
Yeah, but and then we could just say only last week we played great against Barcelona or something like that. So, anyways, like I said, yeah.
The last 2 games, actually, United across the 2 games didn't look that good. So it's kind of
I have very much relevance to my opinion right now because I think we look better than City, if I'm being honest, in performance.
What today you did?
No, but I'm talking overall. Like we're only a few points behind you.
Overall, we've got more points than you. So technically, again, it's kind of flawed.
That's nice, Daps. But
Kaz, let me ask you this though: do you trust your team? Do you trust your team over the next 5, 6, 7 games to pick up more points in City?
Yes. Because after having that February that we was gonna told that we was gonna get fucked up and everything like that, it didn't happen, G.
You know that's never happened with City before, has it?
No, I'm not saying that, but you're barely putting
Kat, because I've noticed you've kind of I've been watching what you do, and you've been a bit of a kind of like you've been the person coming on certain streams saying to Arsenal fans, yeah, but City are at their best February, March, April.
I said that 3 months ago.
Then all of a sudden you're going, yeah, but this season City aren't looking the same team they were.
I said that back in the start of January. Now it's February. Now it's March.
Can I just chime in real quick though?
It's March 1st.
Because I'm looking at my bro Lee doing the lean back like Fat Joe. Bro, I don't think the league is done. You know?
No, it's not.
For me right now, Man United is the form team in the league. Let's just be real. And the way that Man United are moving, they're moving like the black horse, dark horse. And if anyone sleeps in Man United, you can be cool. I made a prediction for Arsenal this season. I said, first and foremost, I think it's a freakish season. I expect you to win the league. But if you, man, don't win the league, I actually see you, man, finishing 3rd. That is Man U and Man City to finish above Arsenal. I can see that happening, bro. I know your next couple of games look easy, but I can see you, man, dropping the ball like you, man, dropped the ball last season. I just feel like with the way Eric Ten Hag has got the United players purring.
What I will say is
what he's done with Rashford, bro.
Why we're twerking for Man United, I don't know.
I know. What I will say, what I will say is, going back to Arsenal,
I don't know why.
Daps has got receipt upon receipt on you about twerking for certain things.
What I will say on the Arsenal thing here is that, like, look, every season, most seasons anyway.
Sorry, Lee. No, I was just saying, Daps, you've got receipts on Mo twerking for certain things. Like, honestly.
Like what?
Pause.
What I will say with the Arsenal and Man United.
I have no receipts, just to put it out there. I have no receipts or video footage or anything of Mo twerking for anything. Thank you.
Man. All right, listen, anyway, moving on. So what I was saying, Arsenal is like, honestly, look, people could say that we're going to finish 3rd or 2nd or whatever it is. But I just think that we've got a decent little run in. Man City might still drop some points. Man United, I just don't know if they've got their. I can trust them yet. I don't know if they're gonna have it. Look, if they get a few injuries, you just don't know. I don't know Rashford if he doesn't play, if he doesn't perform, if he doesn't get his clutch moment. But look, this is all if buts and maybes. But when I talk about Arsenal, we're still missing our best player, who is Jesus. I don't care what no one says. Partey still missed a couple of games, and we've still got out of the little sticky mud that we were in. And look, every team goes through blips at every season. Some people start the season with a little blip. We've had our blip obviously in January/February, or over those last 4 games, and we've come out of it. And when Mo said earlier on that we haven't played well, I'm like, what the hell are we talking about? We absolutely battered Aston Villa. We had like 25 shots, like 17 on target.
I wouldn't call it battered, bro. You
I don't know, yeah, not Villa.
No, we did batter them. Leicester.
No, they didn't.
Leicester.
They could be 4-1 up against you.
Okay, what I'll say is with the Aston Villa thing, we had at least 5-6 clear cut.
So did they though.
All right, look. You're going to talk about your.
No, you won 4-2, so it doesn't matter. You didn't.
Look, we won 4-2, but we could have won by more. We could have won by a lot more. But fine, look, I feel like we battered them. We then go to the Leicester game, we battered them as well. We then go today, we battered them. So to say that we haven't played well is absolutely farcical, in my opinion. But overall, look, we've won 4-0 today. We've had 2 clean sheets. Defenses are won by clean sheets. We've got our best player to come back in up front. And who's only going to help Martinelli, only going to help Odegaard, and only going to help Saka to do more. Saka's got 19 goals. Saka's got 19 goals and assists in 24 games in the Premier League. I don't know what more you want from him. Odegaard's got 11 or 12, 10 goals in the Premier League. And Martinelli's got 10 goals.
Do you know what? Something you just said there,
Partey's coming back as well. So for me,
Lee, something you just said there, when you said you don't know what more people want from Saka, right? Let's just clear this up, because I don't like when people do this and start like Cass was doing it a minute ago. Oh, well, people are saying. Can we all be clear as a panel? None of us are saying Saka is anything but fucking amazing season.
No, I meant the team. I don't know what more people. I don't know what more people want from the team to show that we ain't finishing third, my guy.
I can't see third for shit.
This is
the league is yours to lose, bro. The league is
exactly that. Exactly.
Over though, personally.
No. I don't think. Listen, we've got a spooky April where we got to go Liverpool away. We've got not in April, but we've also got Brighton at home, who we struggle. We've got Man City away, which we've lost 11 games in a row. We also need to go to Newcastle away as well. And I said Liverpool as well.
Fulham away as well. Tricky.
We've got Fulham away, but I think we'll beat Fulham. They've got no Paulinho as well, so that would be quite helpful for us. But listen, if we're a good team, Fulham are a good team, but we're a better team. So I'm not too worried with the Fulham one. Like, we should be able to navigate that. Let's just say that. The game that I'm worried about is the Newcastle game, because I just think that, well, I mean, obviously, other than the normal, Man City, and I'm not disrespecting Liverpool or Man City, I'm worried about the Newcastle game because I feel like last season, it's almost like, can we redeem ourselves like, we've done against Everton, or are we going to absolutely shit our bed? And I just don't know whether
you're more worried about Newcastle than Man City.
No, I didn't say that. I just said, obviously, apart from
the game, Newcastle.
Yeah, obviously, apart from Man City and Liverpool, we don't need to talk about those games because there's going to be hard games.
You can afford to lose them games.
Lee,
only one of the two.
They're 5 points clear.
Lee, I need to ask you a question because I've been meaning to ask you this for the past 6 months, and every time I message you on your Instagram, I'm having to report to your receptionist. So let me ask it to you.
That's a lie, by the way. Anyone? Is this, and I mean this with the greatest respect, is this a freakish season like Leicester City, or is Arsenal here to stay? And if they are here to stay, what about your squad makes you think that? Well, no, we're definitely here to stay. Listen, we've got the youngest team one of the youngest team. I think only Southampton are younger than us. Our team is growing. We've got a good manager. No matter what anyone wants to say, he is a good manager. We're getting more players as well. Our squad currently is showing that we are capable of doing it because we've rotated. We've not had Jesus. Everybody here, I'm sure, said that we were going to crumble from December. We haven't. We were winning games. No. So for me, that alone in itself shows that we are capable of, we're here to stay. At least I'm not saying that we're gonna, do maybe what a Liverpool did where they finished outside and they struggled in. I think we'll be consistent. I'm not saying we're gonna win it every season. And listen, Kaz, Daps, you will know. I said from April that we was going to be good. I said it. I knew. Well, third. I knew.
You never said third. Back in last season, I think you said second, bro.
No, who's saying third? Who's saying third?
I didn't have to second. I said third.
You changed it.
Yeah, no. Obviously, you went on copy shot those times. I said
third,
okay,
yeah.
And then I moved to second because I was like, no, we're better. So listen, I knew this was coming, and I can see like you can only see an upward trajectory with this team. Like if we get another centre midfielder in, if we do a couple of things with the fullbacks as well, we get some younger players in the wider areas. Listen,
Jesus won you the league, bro. I can't lie. That would be the perfect guy to tell you that guy will win you the league, bro.
There you go. And look, Man City are gonna reinforce 100% because they look just they're missing a few things. They're gonna get it. Man United are coming back, and we know that they're gonna spend at least another 200 million getting a few more players. So they're gonna be coming back. Liverpool.
Tottenham have got the go-kart, so they're going to spend some money.
There you go. You got Beyonce, you got Wizkid, you got all of those players. So listen, man.
Don't sleep on Tottenham, you know.
No,
Deji.
Right now, Tottenham is coming. The best stadium in world football, best facilities in world football.
What a
You're going to start running people over with your go-karts.
And bear in mind, Tottenham is up for sale. If we get new owners, we'll be able to.
You'll lose.
You're not up for sale.
No, you'll lose. You'll lose a bit more somehow.
I've checked it. You're not open for sale. You're open for investment.
Yeah, well, whatever it is, we need that. We need that money.
But Levy will just laugh and go, lovely, more money.
Here you go. I'll give you 50 million out of that.
Money, it's over for at least it's over for one of you guys.
No. Let me get this straight.
If you don't get sold, you're over for you. Newcastle are taking your spot. Come on, what are you talking about, man?
What's it called, Deji? Let me add some context. Let me ask you something. Yeah, you got your director of football is a criminal. G. So all right, that's one. Your recruitment team, yeah. You told me straight on my face, and told me you trust your recruitment team, even with investment, to get you the right players. Because look at this season alone. And I'm talking both windows, by the way.
I'm being real, bro. Can I be real answering that question? Let's be real. Tottenham, when it comes to buying players, we ain't been able to compete. When you've got Saka on more money than Harry Kane.
No, I don't want to hear that. I just want to hear about transfers, G.
Our whole model's
off. No, G. I just want to hear about. No, because that model won't change, even if it is. I'm saying, if you get investment for your football team,
investment. I mean, new ownership. We can't have Levy or any of them brothers. We need to get them away from the club. If we get some Arab Chinese money where we can spend 500 million, 600 million in a window, and we can start to raise people's wages to 300. I mean, bloody Raheem Sterling.
You know what you sound like?
325.
He sounds like Klopp. He sounds like what Klopp was doing. We got the best midfielder in the world. You said we got the best facilities in the world. We got the best stadium in the world. We got the best in the world. Clearly, yes, you probably do as it goes. You probably do. What's the point of? It's like having a Ferrari, G, like in the actual body of a Ferrari, but the engine is of a Fiat or something like that.
No, it's Fred Flintstone.
They've got the best. They've got the best garage in the world.
It's like when you see a guy.
They've got the best mechanics in the world. They've got the best, they've got the best everything. They've got the best place. They've got the best track. They've got the best garage. But then you actually go look at the car, and it's like a Seat Ibiza.
However, I hear what you're saying, and I like your analogy.
But they're sitting there going, no. Wait till I get the spoilers. Wait till I get,
To be fair, though, the only thing Tottenham need to fix is the players on the pitch. And in a terrible season, we're still fourth in the Prem, and we're having a bad season.
Is that? Could you say that that's probably due to the absolute immense drop off of Liverpool and maybe Chelsea as well? Yeah. Because if we're being real, if Chelsea were to operate just like Chelsea, and Liverpool weren't, obviously no one expected this, because I think if Liverpool weren't the drop off, they'll be above us right now. I think we'd be fourth place.
Yeah, let's be real. No, you are right, Kaz, but I mean, because of that drop off, I would argue that's why Arsenal's top.
So, but next season is going to be a different season, because let's get some facts straight. You're not getting investment as of yet. It could change. Arsenal have got the youngest team in the league, and they're going to continue. Probably going to get Declan Rice and a couple more, Man United look like what is ever going to happen, get sold, investment, whatever. I don't know. Eric Ten Hag's still there. Man City are 100% going to invest, and if there's any man that's going to have as the best talent ID in the whole league, is Pep Guardiola and his good. Jurgen Klopp,
followed by Arteta, by the way.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, cool. I just credit you. Liverpool will probably get a whole new midfield, and we might see a revamp of the whole Klopp shit. Might actually come together. I don't know. Newcastle, I don't think they're going to still be as good as you, man, next season, probably. And you're telling me you're going to...
And Chelsea will stop Spurs from getting anyone they want just by saying, fuck it, we'll have it.
And this is what I'm saying. You add all that up and you're still confident.
For me, look, I
just added lots of...
Plus, you've got to consider just how much football Harry Kane's played. Like, the man's 30 and he's probably played the same amount of minutes as a 35-year-old. That body's breaking down soon.
Bruv, look, you can
and from what I've seen, Richarlison ain't your guy. Richarlison ain't the guy for it.
All I'm saying is if Tottenham get the right investment, I can see Tottenham competing. What we have seen this season, though, is Liverpool's fallen from grace. So I'm not about to listen to any Liverpool fan try and tell me about this season. Yeah, you guys have... You and Chelsea are down there because you guys
are 2 places behind you with the game in hand.
By the way, they got a game in hand. Wait,
finish above Spurs.
Wait, one sec. They've got a game in hand, which is I think is up against Chelsea away. And if they do win that, Chelsea are in easy 3 points these days.
Chelsea.
They will be
not Chelsea.
3 points behind Tottenham. I think it is Chelsea. You ain't played them away.
It's not 3. Is it not like 1? Or is it 3 now because we fucked up with Palace?
No, I think
Deji, can I just ask, do you actually believe what you're saying though? Like, or is this some kind of joke? Like, honestly.
No, can I just say something, bro? On the reels, there was a number of statements that I make. I just make what I feel. At the beginning of the season, we asked, who do you look for to win the league?
You said
most people were saying Man City, Liverpool. I said, I'm not sure. I said, I'm not sure about Man City and Liverpool this season. I said, because of the strikers. I said, Núñez and because of Haaland. Haaland's gone on and done amazing stuff, but Núñez ain't really been the guy we thought he was. And to be honest, by both team standards, they've dropped off. So I'm not going to do the lazy, obvious thing, bro. So
you take that win, bro. You take that win.
Anyways.
Liverpool aren't the fools they were.
No, they're not.
That midfield is old as Tutankhamun.
But my problem is, remember last time Liverpool, remember this time, the season, Liverpool weren't the team they were. And then all of a sudden they ended up finishing 3rd.
I hear that.
Right now, Deji, we are unbeaten in 4 games and we haven't conceded a goal.
I'm telling you now, Graham Potter is your next manager. I'm telling you that now.
Graham Potter screams. Graham Potter screams Tottenham.
Yeah,
100% he screams.
I think Graham Potter is a better fit for Tottenham than Conte. I think Conte would do a great job at Chelsea.
Probably.
Yeah.
They're screaming for Jose Mourinho right now.
Swapsies and let them man have Kane and you have Lukaku.
That's what I think is going to... If Conte stays in charge, 100% getting Lukaku.
Lukaku can stay at Inter Milan.
They don't want him.
Anyways,
mind you though, to be fair, he's bagging in that Champions League final he's playing in, isn't he? Let's be honest. This mystical Champions League final that Tottenham and Inter Milan are contesting, 100% Lukaku's bagging.
He can bag, but Kane will bag more.
Yeah.
I don't know why Liverpool's laughing tonight, mate. I don't know what has Liverpool done this season.
No, but like Deji, don't come on, like let's.
I'm talking about now because I don't want to go back into it. I don't want to.
I won't go back. I won't go back. I will leave the past. I will leave the past in the past, Deji, mate. I will leave the past in the past.
But you have to understand though, like
that this is our worst season.
Yeah.
In 5-6 years, something like that. Our worst season. We look dead. We've looked dead for so much of the season. Our midfield has been horrific. Salah, he's been good, but we've given him exactly 0 support. And our defence has been exposed so much. And yet, we still have a fighting chance and are probably more people's favourites to get top 4. Because as we've done in previous years, we finally found form. I've got to be honest, I don't expect it to carry on to United. I expect us to stumble and maybe even lose against United.
Maybe.
But beyond that, we should be able to re-pick up that form and keep this win streak going. And if there's one thing that I back us on overuse, it's pressure situations. Yeah, if it comes down to it, if we're neck and neck with 5 games to go this season, I would bet my house on us finishing above you.
It's like them nights at Anfield in the Champions League, isn't it, Tom?
Real Madrid. We could have a 4-0 advantage to Real Madrid and end up losing 5-4. Like, I'm just sick of them. They can do one.
Same, Bob. I hear you.
Listen, man, I just think that
Deji's ready for Real Madrid, though. Deji's all up for Real Madrid.
Yeah.
There's no point being in the big competitions if you're going to dodge the big plays. You get me?
I genuinely don't get the whole like Spurs thing. But listen, man, I rate the confidence. We're top of the league. You're struggling for top 4. There's a fight on with you, Newcastle, and Liverpool.
Oh, Lee, but do you agree? You know, when you say struggling for top 4, would you agree though? Top 4 don't matter if you win the Champions League.
Yeah, but also what I will say is that, like, if
you know what he's trying
finish
to say,
outside the top 4,
do you know what he's trying to say?
yeah, no, I know exactly what he's going to try and say. But listen, we don't need to get into that because when I talk about trophies, he doesn't understand that. So listen, most importantly,
we speak
if you finish outside the top 4, I don't see you getting in the top 4 for a while. So you need the top 4, big time.
Can we switch to Liverpool now? Can we switch to Liverpool and forget about Spurs, please? Please, Liverpool or Man United, please.
Actually, you used to be a Spurs fan, didn't you, Mark?
He still is. He's just waiting. He's just waiting patiently.
No, I love Antonio Conte. Anybody that Antonio Conte coach, you like him. So I like Antonio Conte.
I can see the white in your shirt in the background. That white is for Tottenham. See it.
He'll win that mystical Champions League final either way.
I hope that he succeed at Spurs, yes, because I like the guy. He took my club from the trash and made us win.
And he left you for trash.
But because we are a shit club and we couldn't back him up, and I think actually Spurs are actually his worst club to coach in his history of clubs. Absolutely, it's gonna be the only club in his career that he doesn't win trophies. It's gonna
sound like another man.
He'll win something at Spurs.
But that's it. He's not gonna win anything. He's gonna walk away.
I just can't tell you what he's gonna win.
Nothing.
The Champions League. The guy that actually was let go from, like, he can't win the Champions League. Deji, just face it. Let's talk about Liverpool.
Okay.
Let's talk about Liverpool. I'm not gonna get dragged into this conversation.
The Champions League. Deji's coming for all of us, isn't it? Pause.
Oh my God. Yes. Let's talk about Liverpool. Let's talk about Darwin Núñez today. Did you? I still don't think he was great. People are saying, I saw your tweet, Tom, about speed. Salah is quick. Jota is quick.
It's not really about individual players' pace because we've got that. Like Núñez, it's not the. Basically, the best way I can describe it, Liverpool Football Club, when they've been successful under Jurgen Klopp, have not been like Manchester City, where it was nice, slow passing to pick apart teams. We relied very much so on very few passes, long balls, pacing behind, directness. And what we're trying to do now is tippy-tap our way through. And it's just exposing how shit technically half our players are. Fabinho cannot wait half his passes. Poor Trent Alexander-Arnold has to play 50-yard passes because no one else can. And that's my issue. And we stopped doing that in the 70th minute. And then we scored 3 goals, albeit one was disallowed, because we actually decided to rely on the pace of the team more and stop trying to go from left back to centre back to centre back to right back to DM and, score a lovely passing move that would get on Sky Sports Twitter with a little counter along the bottom. I don't care about all that. I care about the goals. And once we'd done that, we were all right.
But that's do you know what, Bo? That's actually similar to City this season. When we're trying to do this beautiful passing thing at the moment, when you've got to play like Haaland, you can't play like that. You do have to play more direct.
You have to go. You have to use their.
You have to hit the box before they've got 10 men in the box. Ultimately, right?
It's stupid.
Tom, I just wanted to ask: are you blaming Pep Lindis for that? Is your heart breaking because of Pep Lindis too, or is it Klopp's fault today?
For what? For what breaking today?
For these weird tactics that are going on with.
It's Klopp. Yeah. I don't care if Pep Linders is the one like designing it. Jurgen Klopp gets final say.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Klopp. Sam said to me the other day, because I said, look, you're defending Klopp by any means, but the fact is, FSG said to Klopp, "Here's some money, spend it on what you want," and Klopp said, "No problem. I want another forward, not a midfielder." Right? And he said, "Yeah, but that's because Pep Linders." And I was like, "No. Like, I'm sorry, yeah, but a brethren can't tell me, like, they can give me advice, but it doesn't mean I'm going to take it."
The assistant is the assistant. They still don't get final say. I mean, people will always argue that.
Has he got pictures of Jurgen Klopp, like, bumming Henderson or something?
Probably.
Yeah, it might be, to be fair.
That's why, yeah.
But like, what power has he got over Klopp to be...
I honestly, if you were to ask me, I reckon that deep down, maybe it's Jurgen Klopp believes he wants to let Pep Linders take over next, so he's trying to let him slowly start to grow into the role. So he's getting more responsibilities.
You
so
really
he's
think
getting
that?
more of a say on the track. I don't want Pep. Let me just.
No. That's what you think, though. You think
I think that Pep Linders could well be our next manager.
And you think Klopp's kind of slowly looking for.
He's doing more press conferences. He's doing more interviews. He's doing more training sessions. He's getting more say the transfers.
Klopp's, don't you think that's because Klopp's like ran out of things to say rather than haha, I don't know, and all that kind of stuff? No, because he says the same shit every single interview.
To be honest, I don't really care what he says in interviews. Half the stuff he says is lies anyway. The man every 3 weeks tells me Oxlade-Chamberlain's got a dynamic he can't buy in the market. The most dynamic thing Oxlade-Chamberlain has done in the past 3 years is TikTok dances.
Damn,
that's about it.
So you're not even confident in your own team.
Million for him.
But you think that you said maybe what you think you're beating us on Sunday or anything? I personally can't see it.
If form-wise, no. Form-wise, we shouldn't beat you, but we've had worse teams go up against better United teams and rock up with wins.
Since when has Man United had a good team in the last 10 years?
I will say that Liverpool are winning on Sunday though. 100%.
I can't fully back it, but I can see it because this will be the one game which we've got where our fans will get 100% up for it.
Just like against Real Madrid and in the Champions League night, Anfield, under the lights, Real Madrid, football heritage battle.
But Cass, be real. Remember, yeah, when we went to Anfield, yeah,
we were in worse form then, and
everyone was like, even I was saying, based on form, if I get in my head, if I don't let my head get control of me, yeah, City are winning. I said, but there's something in my head because of the fact it's Liverpool that I still think they're going to get something. But I kept going, no, I just need to use my common sense, think about form. We're smacking them. We go there, they beat us, bro. And that's what I see at the moment. Yeah, you do have better form than Liverpool, but
you know what is that share? This is myth sometimes about things. Because you know what? I could say the same thing. Oh, what you think they're going to... We've had worse... I could say the exact same thing. We've had worse Man United sides that beat Liverpool. It's Old Trafford. Same shit as Anfield, whatever. You know, but this season, it's just for me, you just stick. I think we just got the anti whatever Liverpool want to do. Liverpool will go nuts if Klopp was to sit back and try and grab a point. It's not within him.
Cass, he's gonna sit back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but that's the whole point. That's what I'm getting at. So I'm gonna reverse it. That's the whole point. I'm just thinking you just stick Casemiro and Fred in there. That's just your anti-kryptonite for what Liverpool want to do. You get high up the pitch and you're just prone to that counter-attack. And that's what we're doing. Pragmatic and then being proactive when we need to be. And that's where I can't see anything because just
the fact that Casemiro got rested today means we already know.
He came on at half time.
Fred.
Varane, Lissandro, Casemiro,
they played 45 minutes.
Anthony came off. Fred wasn't even there.
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka wasn't even there.
It's a lot. Look, my 2 cents is since we're in the mood on this show for not seeing things, I can't a Man U win. I'm not gonna lie, I can't say anything but a Man U win. I think that Liverpool team will get turned over. Man U are just on form, they're physical, they're ready, and you man are gonna get slapped up. Even Alisson ain't really been himself this season, to be honest. So since we're not seeing things, I can't see anything.
I'm not gonna. This isn't like me sitting there saying that it's gonna happen. Honestly, I reckon the best we come out of it is like a 1-1 draw, because I do struggle to see a win myself, but.
Yeah, we don't really play that great.
Can I just give Liverpool some props? Look, and I've said this on many streams and many times. Liverpool did go 2-0 up against Real Madrid, and look, maybe Klopp will learn from this. Maybe Pep will learn from this and say, do you know what? Maybe we might have to change up a little bit.
Don't call him Pep. Don't call him Pep. No.
Sorry, Linders. Right. But I think it's going to be a 2-0 Liverpool win. I can see 2-0 or 2-1. I just can't see Liverpool losing that game. I don't think they're as bad as people are making out. They've got Jota back. People are going to keep mentioning, oh, they've this and that and the other. Their midfield is horrible. It's horrid, yes. But they have got a little bit of a better strike force. Look, Mo Salah, he rose. He made up his goal today. So fair play to him. He's stat padded again. But yeah.
Is it valid? They have got how many? Is it 3? Is it how many league games clean sheets on a bounce?
4 league games with clean sheets on the bounce.
Look, it's turning around slowly for them. And look, as I said, I'm not saying that Man United are pretenders, but I have seen a lot of games of Man United, and they don't.
And I've also seen a lot of games where I've seen Chelsea go to there and put on a shit show draw.
Yeah, but look,
go there. This is recent, but this is now. But Lee, but you're not putting the same breath for Man United because this is now as well.
So I did just see Joseph just put a stat in the chat. I didn't know this, but United haven't won against any of the big.
Yeah, no. So we drew against Chelsea. We drew against Chelsea. We lost against you, and obviously we lost against Arsenal. So,
well,
so you haven't got any wins on the road to the big teams.
Not really, but luckily Spurs ain't. I mean, Liverpool ain't Big Six. They're Big Eight. So yeah.
Liverpool sixth.
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
The Big Six then. We call it the Big Eight. We call it the Big Eight now. But yeah.
That's just quickly sidestepping that one quickly.
Quick one.
No, look,
I just can't see it. I can't see Man United. I can't see Man United losing or conceding even 2 goals. To be fair, against them lot. You know why? It just comes down to that shit midfield that they've got. And I know what Klopp's going to do. He's going to stick Henderson in there. He's definitely going to stick Milner somewhere on the pitch. And I know Fabinho's going to play. And I don't mind that. And I don't think you're going to have... He's not going to have the bollocks. He's not going to have the bollocks to play Harvey Elliott.
He's going to do one of 2 things, Kaz. He's going to do one of the 2 things. He's either going to stick with this 4-3-3, which is more likely. And we'll see Henderson by Chetic, Fabinho as a midfield. Milner won't play. I can tell you that much. Milner won't play. It'll be transit right back. But it'll be Henderson, Fabinho, by Chetic. It'll be Gakpo up front. It'll be Nunez on the left, and it'll be Salah on the right. Or he'll have a pair of bollocks and go 4-4-2 again, like he done against Man City. Where
Harvey Elliott, Nunez, and Salah. I don't think he's going to play Gakpo nor Jota. I think
no, because we got no one. Who goes where then? Who goes where then?
I can't just lose. Every time we get doubt, we just win anyway. So I love it. So when the Husams, Lee, and everyone says, I just can't see Man United doing something like this. And then somebody else will say, I can't see Man United getting past this little bit here, there.
But you were saved today by David De Gea. Isn't that true today?
That's what, like, you see
what
it is, man.
What do you mean? Did you not see? We got saved by De Gea. Did you not see where the ball was off the line today? I didn't even complain about that, by the way.
But before that, didn't David De Gea save like 2 clear-cut chances?
Didn't Areola that flipping nipple save
after? But that's what I mean. But the fact is that you're saying that you don't see Liverpool bypassing your midfield. If you go full force forward, Liverpool have the speed to go behind your midfield.
But yeah, Mo, you're just moving goalposts.
I'm not really bantering. I'm just
you
saying
are,
that
because we
today.
played Maguire, Lindelof. We changed our whole back 4, and we had Scott McTominay.
Man said that.
So what are you gonna say now? Yeah, no, again, I'll repeat it. This is why you're called Football Fico Mo, bruv. No Luke.
Hold on.
No Varane. No Wan-Bissaka. No Casemiro until half time. And so forth and so forth.
After Lisandro Martinez, didn't you get held on the counter twice?
But that's the thing, when you're going for quads cast, you're gonna have to rotate.
Yeah, and we still got over the line.
He did,
like against Leeds, like when we rotate
deservedly.
Varane again twice against Leeds away, and obviously whoever Crystal Palace was it Crystal Palace at home?
I think we'll all agree. If you beat Liverpool, that's a huge statement, bro.
Yeah. And luckily for us now, Brighton got postponed. That away game don't need to happen now for a minute.
Man said that nipple, you know. Fucking hell, mate.
Yeah, because you know what? Sabitzer could have got a goal. Garnacho could have scored in the first half.
That Sabitzer, that ball to Sabitzer, yeah, it's like Sabitzer didn't realise it was going to fall so close to it.
Yeah. I see. I know you're talking.
It's like I don't know if it got if it curved or something, but it was like I don't know. He just didn't look ready.
Can I say one thing though? Yeah.
It was like, oh shit, I thought this was going over there or something. It was
I want to say one thing about Man United, and I have to give them a little bit of respect. One wind up results, and I have to give them respect for that. The way that they come back and they've got this mentality right now, I give them respect for that 100%. And listen, that finish by Garnacho today, that was yo. Listen,
he needs to improve though, because in the final third he was stressing me out, man.
I know, but listen, I'm just talking about the finish. Listen, that was like you know what, last minute, and man came out and took that shot in that opportunity. Different, like that. It's a bit different to be doing that kind of thing because it's an 89th minute. If he whacks that over the bar, if he goes and he hits it to the corner flag, every man is on him saying, "Yo, like you need to come off like and you ain't coming back on the pitch."
It's 1v1. You know what? I don't get about this kid. It's like I'm not getting onto him, but I'm allowed to criticize him. Innit? His touch and goes are mad. His touch and acceleration is just mad. He can beat a player. I get it, but sometimes lift your head up, put it back post, because twice in the first half he could have put it back post for Weghorst and I think another one for Bruno. Just Just get it there.
He will learn.
Second half,
that,
he improved
Cass.
massively.
He will learn.
Yeah,
that.
I know. I said
what I'll say.
I know that. I know that he's 18
And
years
what
old.
I'll say is,
Yeah, he has
as an Arsenal
everything.
fan,
Everything under it. To be honest, the touch, the passing, the finish. He has everything. But the decision making comes with age.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not
I was
going to
say,
get
look,
18
as an
years
Arsenal,
old. Yeah,
you know
exactly.
that as well, Lee.
as an Arsenal fan, having young players, Saka, listen, even like last season, 2 seasons ago, his finishing sometimes was so poor, and his decision making. Martinelli, 2 seasons ago, last season, poor finishing, poor decision making. ESR kind of came into his own a little bit more. You even see Saliba had to go on 2 loans to come back and be the player that he is now. So listen, as an 18-year-old, he's going to make mistakes, and I'm not saying he's going to turn out to be generational or world class. I don't think he's going to be that kind of guy, but he has got quality. He has got some quality. And listen, even Foden.
I think he's got a bigger ceiling than, for me, Martinelli, G. So
yeah, but that's stupid though. Why do you do that? Like, why do you come out and
because
say that?
I'm thinking of Martinelli when he was 18, but then again he got injured. But
yeah, like why do you
I think they're on the same because for me they're similar players, so I'm gonna pair them up against each other.
That's what he does.
It's so like, you know what, we're having a good convo. Like, I'm bigging up Man United.
Yeah, but Lee, you should already know this, Lee. Lee, you like to change narratives when you please. I'm doing the exact same thing what you do.
No, I'm not.
You told me that. You do it on Coppish all the time.
That is madness. I'm literally sitting here saying, yo, look, big up Man United. Like, yeah, the way they've been fighting, and you come out with something as outlandish as that. What is wrong with you, brother?
I think so.
I can't even have you know what? These are my brothers, and I can't even, especially, again, I love everybody, but especially Daps and Kaz, and I can't even have a normal conversation with you two about football.
I mean,
like,
you know what it was? You know what I don't do, you know? I don't ignore people when they go through your face, like you know, at studio and that. Like, if I see Daps, I'll recognize, like, yeah, hi Daps, you know.
Listen,
but, you know,
I don't know. Listen, I was on my phone. Hold on. Because I want to clear this up live on stream. I don't know how many people are watching.
I was so excited to see you, bro, when I pulled in there.
I saw that outside the AFTV studio. I was on the phone, a very important phone call, and Daps literally just crept around the corner, blurting at his music. I had about 5 minutes, and then I saw him. I was already pissed that we were losing 1-0 at the time. No, was we losing?
Yeah, you were losing. You were losing.
Yeah, we're losing. And I'm literally like, I'm seeing him. I've got a phone call. I've got to get back up into the studio. He's blurting off this bloody music here, and he's going down to DR Studios. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna catch him later, which I did. I came and saw him later, and we had a nice hug.
Oh, convenient. Listen, I have never spun my whip, parked up, jumped out, and ran down to see someone and spud my bedroom, and he's dipped in the studio.
Bro, I'm live on stream. No. And this is why Daps is bad, because Daps knows what it's like when we go studio. So Daps is a bad guy.
Can we have some more respect for Ruud van Veghorst today?
I even came in there. I
know.
said, lead back on.
And we're on stream. What do you want to do? Get on stream.
I came up and waved, and you and Robbie just looked like you didn't know who I was. And then all of a sudden, an hour later, you both know who I was. All of a sudden,
all of a sudden, that's in it. Yeah, tell him again, Daps. Tell him again, man.
Exactly who I am. You know, not just who I am, where I am. You come and find me.
Then we had the time. to come to the DR studio because we were finished our stream.
Anyways, I just want to wrap up.
Hi.
Garnacho had the winner, but Ruud van Veghorst was my man in the match. He was a beast. Can't lie. It was good, man.
Yeah, so we didn't talk about City, but a little bit about City.
Yeah, the only thing on City is there was something that I don't know if anyone's heard the Foden interview afterwards, but it was yesterday on Big Six. I got asked about Foden. I said, I don't really know. We don't know what's been the situation with Foden this season. Like, he started well, and then he's just been in and out of the team a lot. And he came out yesterday and said that basically he's been feeling very uncomfortable on his feet. Yeah. And I did read an interview where Pep said, I don't know, he might be back, he might not be. We don't want to. And it wasn't an injury. It just looks like he's been complaining about feeling uncomfortable on his feet, and that now his feet feel fine again. But he did say it's been his worst season. He's been in a bad place. So it's good to have him back because, look, I've been very clear, and I'll say this again. At times recently, I might have come across a little bit negative as a City fan, right? But let me be clear. Manchester City can still win the league this season. Manchester City can still win the Champions League this season. But we need to see the best Manchester City. If we don't see the best Manchester City, if we see the Manchester City of like even being honest, the Forest game, we were good that game, but we didn't win. And that's not the City that win trophies. City that win trophies even when we're bad, win games even when we're bad. So we need Foden back. We need Diaz back. Stones is going to be back soon. Yeah, but good game yesterday. Looked good. Hopefully win. And again, we've won 2 games on the bounce. I think we've done that a few times. We haven't won 3 games on the bounce since about October or November. So we have to beat Newcastle. Like, it's not a... We have to beat Newcastle. We have to beat Leipzig. We have to just keep this momentum going.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you, guys. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Deji. Tom left, but thank you.
Deji,
guys. Make sure to check the channels for Lee, of course. You know where to find him. Of course, it's on the screen in front of you, and also Deji on Twitter and on Instagram. And
it's all in the description below. Even Tom's channel, he's got a channel now, finally.
Yeah, finally. So, but thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been absolutely brilliant. And make sure to hit that like button if you haven't. We still got a lot of people that haven't hit that like button for us, please. So, thank you everybody. Good day for the winners. Not great, but apparently it is okay for Spurs to lose the cup. And hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Tomorrow, Prem preview, 4:30 UK time. Myself, Cass, and Ty will do the Premier League preview for this weekend. And also Friday, the Liverpool-Manchester United preview. We'll see you guys.